guys, this is Lexi and Ty and Jackie.
Oh.
Hi guys, this is Lexi and Ty and Jackie. We're gonna be
Almost left my coffee on the roof again. It's my last Friday taking care of everyone by myself. So yeah, let's make the most of this Friday.
Daddy took half a minute.
Ty's dropped off.
Out of the school.
Next.
Now I'm only left, so let's sing a little song. I've been standing at the edge of the water long as I can remember, never really knowing why. I wish I could be the perfect daughter, but I come back to the water. No matter how hard I try, every turn I take, every trail I try, every path I make, every road leads back to the place I know where I cannot go. And Daddy's coming. We better stop singing.
So Jackie's dropped off. And let me guess, Lexi, you want to go to M Cafe, don't you?
Yeah.
I kind of want to go to M Cafe too. I don't want to make anything right now.
It's cheap.
And it's cheap. Can you help? Oh.
No.
Okay, let's go. Hi. Hello. You too? Yep. So Lexi is fed, Daddy is fed, and now we're heading to the mall quickly to buy some new skateboard shoes for Lexi. So Lexi needed new skateboard shoes, and we found these Tony Hawk shoes along with these styles over here that are in her size. Unfortunately, they weren't available in the girls aisle, so we have to use the boys sizing for her. She is really skateboarding, so hopefully, Mr. Hawk, your shoes will stand up to her thrashing. Little Groms are not kind to their equipment. So we're heading home after the mall. I got something from Eddie Bauer on sale. It's 50% off plus the coupon, pretty good. And Lexi, unfortunately, didn't get any shoes, even though we looked for like a whole hour and a half or 2 hours. For something that actually fit her. She's in that 1-2 size range, and everything seems to be a different version or different sizing of 1 or 2.
Everything's too small.
Everything's too small or everything's too big for her, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to look another day. On the other hand, we did pick up some tasty buns from Saint Germain, so we're gonna enjoy those for a snack. And then hopefully we can do some work while we're at home, and pick up the boys a little bit later on while I'm dropping off Lexi for her next gymnastics coaching session at the gym. So got a busy afternoon. Yes, with Ty. Got a busy afternoon coming, and yep, now we're gonna go.
We have an exciting guest. I'm having a sleepover with Kaylin.
Yes, and Lexi's also having a sleepover tonight, so I will be dealing with not 3 children, but 4 children. I think I said I had 5 children last time. I don't know where the extra kid came from. I think I was just too tired to count. Okay, into the breach once again. We are now heading out of the house. Got a couple of solid hours of work done. I don't feel like I've gotten enough done, but I got a very significant amount of work done in a very short period of time. And Lexi's already in the car. They're both going to gymnastics tonight, so we're going to get them over there. Ty, I actually have to stick around for his gymnastics session because, again, his is pretty short, but Lexi, I'm going to have to leave her there because it's for a good 3 hours. And then I'm gonna have to figure out a way to keep Ty occupied for the next 2 hours, And then somewhere between that, I have to pick up his brother. When I pick up Lexi, I'll have to pick up her friend as well too, because they're doing a sleepover. So sometime tonight, there will be 4 children, one of which is not mine, in my house. And that's going to be a lot of fun. Fung Bro number 1 is back. Hi, Ty. And we're off to gymnastics. Dropping them off, picking them up, dropping them off, picking them up. I probably spend at least, what, 2 hours, almost 2 hours a day just dropping them off and picking them up. That's a lot of time. So Ty's back. Hi, Ty.
Hi. So no Rexy is back and no Jackie is back.
Did you have fun at gymnastics?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see the crazy things that your sister was doing? Wow. Your sister is working on doing something called giants. Which means that she swings all the way around the bar, which makes Daddy very scared. Seeing Lexi out there doing these big moves in a controlled environment with some good coaching staff at her gymnastics gym really gives me peace of mind that not only is she doing these crazy moves, but she's doing it in a safe and progressive manner. But I still have that parenting fear of her getting hurt. When I was growing up and I was mountain biking, it was basically the dawn of the sport. There was no coaching, there's no one that was really super experienced, and we would experiment a lot. I remember this one area that we would go down where there was this huge hill and a V-dip. I believe we called it Horseman's Hill. And basically we would go down it with our butts over the back tires, and more often than not we would just crash or bail before we even make it to the bottom. And there were a lot of cuts and bruises during that time in my life. When I wanted to start a mountain bike club at the school and, you know, like support racing, my parents wouldn't have me do any of that stuff, because I think that for the most part they didn't see a structure in place that supported that. They didn't see any training, and most importantly, they got that parent fear of their child actually getting hurt. Eventually, my parents came out and they watched a couple races and everything, and there was this one race where I actually got myself knocked off my bike. I actually fell down and knocked myself out for a little bit. I continued the race, but they started to understand that it was my passion. Now gymnastics is Lexi's passion, and seeing her with the staff and everything, the support, it makes me feel a lot more at ease when she tries to do these big moves. But when I was growing up, oh man, if I was my parents, I'd probably be quite scared as well too. If my daughter gets into any, sports that I might not understand, I really need to find a way to, bridge that gap between what she's interested in and my fear for her safety. And I think that the key is that we get involved together. We learn the sport together, we learn the risk, we assess the risk together, and as a result, we become educated and we figure out where to find those resources that we need for her to become a better whatever she wants to get into. We're learning how to skateboard together. Us approaching that together was actually pretty cool. But she might get into something else when she gets older that I may not understand. So I think that the key here for me as a parent is to be involved as much as I can, as much as possible, and to learn as much as I can and educate myself about any sports that she's in, and to help her become proficient at it. Because then that way, if she's proficient at what she's doing, I won't have as much fear, because I have a feeling that she knows what she's doing. I don't know how big is this train, but we always get stopped by trains. Luckily, it's a really short train today. So I've got the Fung Bros, and we're heading home right now. And I'm about to welcome a total of 4 children into my house for some sort of a sleepover thingy or whatever. So I'm going to take this opportunity to sign off right now. Thank you so much for watching, and please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you again in our next video. All right, take care.